How important are networks to family business?
Essentially, networks are vital. All the evidence that we have suggests that networks are vital to businesses in startup stages and as they develop. But once you add a family and a business into the same equation, you have an extra area of expertise. And the wonderful advantage of networks to the family business is that they offer not only business learning, but they offer learning about the family dimension of the business as well.
What routes would you recommend to a family business as a means for knowledge acquisition?
Essentially, to acquire knowledge, one of the key factors is to broaden the networks of the family and the business as much as they can, to include as wide a variety of strong and weak ties. That's people they know really well and people they may know far less well, but who bring quite different sorts of expertise to the family and the business. So that could be broadening the networks to include business professionals, business advisors, but it could also be other business families. It could be business people in a much broader sense. It could be academics. It's the breadth of the network and the breadth of the strong and weak ties that brings knowledge to the family business.
Would you suggest that a family business might prioritise its networking?
I would suggest very strongly that prioritising the networking would be good. The problem for many family businesses is that networking is often interpreted to mean going to networking events, and very often going to events for a business is a huge challenge. You know, there's a time challenge, there's a geographic location challenge there. It's difficult for them to get out of the business and the events might be a long way away. One of the great advantages of virtual networks is that we begin to circumvent some of those challenges. There are much better developing networks for families in business and business families, and there's a great deal of expertise and knowledge within those networks that can be reasonably readily accessed.